Hello everybody and welcome back to X4, where we have no money, and we're not going to for quite a while. We have a long ways to go. You may notice there are currently 8 credits in the station construction, 17 in the station account here. Over here, we are actually fully funded, which is nice. We can actually steal a little bit out of that. And I'm also going to steal a little out of here, and we're going to utilize this in the GE headquarters just to buy life support stuff for right now. And then in the Grand Exchange Life Support Factory, we still need quite a lot of money. We'll toss some money in there, but I realized in between episodes here, we don't have water production on here. That is a big, big issue. So what we're going to do, I've already decided where we're going to put this. We're going to put it underneath the container storage. So we're going to just simply use a vertical module centered right there. And then we're going to use one more vertical module to get us down below, and then a cross module down here, in theory, assuming it lets me. Why is it not letting me put a cross module here? Are we too low? I don't think we are. It looks like we've got plenty of... Well, maybe we don't have plenty of space. Yeah, we do need to extend our plot here a little bit. Okay, that's going to cost some money. How much is that going to cost? We'll confirm this for right now. And let's manage our plot there at the Grand Exchange 1 Life Support Factory. And we need to increase our negative Z direction. I don't suppose we can just move our plot at this point. No, we kind of can't. We could, in fact, though, bump this... Actually, we can't bump it down, sadly. Okay, so we need the negative Y direction. We need 1 more kilometer there, and that would cost 100,000 credits. That would give us plenty of space, though. So, I think we are going to get our 100,000 credits. And I have no idea how we're rotated right now. It's in a really weird way. Actually, I think I know how we're rotated. I think we're rotated like that. Yeah, that's how we're used to this. We can steal some money out of here. You know, I had this issue a moment ago where the game just froze, but if I move it to another monitor, that reinitializes it and it gets going again. So I do that, and then I move it back. And now it seems to work fine. I don't know why that was happening. This is the second time I've seen this happen. That money is just gone. They must have spent it on life support. Okay, fair enough. Well, we can steal some money out of this account for sure. We'll just steal about that much, and we'll accept that estimate. Fantastic. And now we'll manage this plot over here. We'll buy this license. Continue. Okay, so now we have enough space here to put in what we wanted to, which was a cross module right here. And then we're going to put in another cross module here. We may need to space this out with a base module. This is a pretty big module. Actually, let's just see on this side over here if I can get zoomed in to a reasonable level. Okay, that'll have to do. Because we don't have any water production here whatsoever. So if we face it like that... I don't want to face it that way, though. I want to face it inward to place it underneath the container storage. Like that. And yeah, it looks like we are going to need a base module here to space it out. That's okay. We can do that. So we need a base module here, like that. And then that would get placed right there. And then that just slots in underneath and can be tiled out as much as necessary on either side, technically. So we'll just copy this sequence, and I want to place it in... Oh my. The zooming got very exciting. Whoa, that... You can zoom out really far, apparently. Good to know. We'll just place it right there. So now we'll have some level of water production, and that will help. And we're going to we don't actually have to space it here. What we need to do is we need to space it on this side. So this one can actually be right in like that. And of course, on the other side, we need the spacing because it's asymmetrical from its attachment point. So that'll do right there. And that will give us some actual water production. So we'll confirm those module changes. Excellent. And how much is this going to cost us? A lot, I can tell you that. 11 million credits. However, we do have enough built here that we can go put the station manager over there, and that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to undock from our headquarters here, and we're just going to start our guidance over there to the life support factory, which is currently being produced. And we're just going to make our way on over. That's about 200 kilometers away. We'll just enter autopilot for right now. Actually, it's closer to 300 away. That's still pretty close, though, all things considered. And we're definitely going to need to have a couple of ice miners there. I think 2 ice miners and at least 2 transports. Although I would like to... I don't know, we're kind of short on funds right now with all of this construction. But I'd like to have, like, 4 medium-sized transports and, say, 2 large-sized transports at each station. I feel like that would be ideal, but that's a long ways off, realistically.
Crane, Mineral, Sentinel.
Rude. I don't like the looks of what this autopilot is steering us towards. I'm gonna head over here. Kaboom. Okay, now we've cleared the asteroid field. Now the autopilot can come back on. Fantastic. Okay, we got any funds here? No, we don't. Good to know. We got any funds here? Yeah, we do, actually. We'll just take some funds out of there, accept that estimate, and I think we'll toss these in at the GE headquarters just so that that can continue working a little bit on its construction. I like to keep it going ever so slightly, but we're going to put probably the majority of our incoming money into the life support factory for right now. Yes, we do need to acquire a manager. It's almost like that's what we're doing or something. We already acquired our manager last episode, and we're just ferrying her over. I think it was a her. Some sort of a lizard, anyway. We'll find out. Hello, fancy new station. You don't have very much built yet. But you're getting there.
Autopilot, disengaged.
Yeah, that is definitely making progress. We've got our spices under construction up over here.
Docking granted.
I like it. Okay, and then we're just going to be docking right over here. Fantastic. Docking computer will take over in just a moment. Just like that.
Successfully docked.
Okay. Now if I can remember how to do this again. Yes, this is nice and easy. Work somewhere else for me. Selected workplace is the life support factory. As manager, assign. Fantastic. And there goes our manager. Get out of here, you lizard. Okay, so there we go. We can see our spice production being constructed up here, actually. That's really neat. I gotta say, this game is kinda slow, but I really like it. It's just a joy to see these things come to life in front of you like this. I like it a lot.
Elite, Vanguard.
Okay, so let's take a look at our map here and see what else we have for funds. Not much is the answer. We don't have very much going on at all right now in terms of our funds. And we're going to need at least... Well, how much is it going to cost us for a fully spec'd... How much is it going to cost us for a fully spec'd drill? High preset is 1.6 mil. Min preset is much cheaper, but also much worse, and I kind of want to be going for high preset stuff right now. I think we need 2 drills, so that would be about 3 million there. Okay. Good to know. And then we're also going to need to purchase quite a lot of Mercury Vanguards. If we're going high preset, those are 1.7 million each. And we need 6 of them. For what I was outlining earlier, 4 Mercury Vanguards and 2 of the large transporters per station. That might be overkill. To be fair, let's take a quick look at how our transport is happening over at the GE headquarters, which is currently set up with 4 Mercury Vanguards and a plethora of mining ships. But the 4 Mercury Vanguards here, let's see here, they are currently... It looks to me like they're falling behind. Yeah, it definitely looks to me like they're falling behind. That is, I think, a lot of money left on the table. So with that in mind, that does mean that we would like to move up over to there. Let's check over here. We're selling graphene energy cells, hull parts, refined metals. Yeah, we're falling behind at the Grand Exchange High-Tech Factory 3 as well. That's not a huge surprise, considering that there's only 2 Mercury Vanguards there. Hello, Drill. So yeah, that's kind of the idea, and that's going to be pretty expensive, especially considering that we have a lot of construction budget. But I think that our ship budget should kind of be higher priority at this point. So we'll steal a little bit of money out of this station account. And a little out of this station account as well. We'll keep around 50k on hand for these stations for right now. I'm also going to steal a little bit out of the station construction account. We have 211k on hand then. And that is nowhere near enough. Let's check in on our build here. Hull part production is underway. That's good. Let's check in over here. Okay, we're working on our cross-connection structure for our second spice production, which our second spice production, if we get up and come out here, this is our first spice production up here. Our second spice production is going to go in over here, I believe. Yeah, that's our cross-connection structure being built over there. I really, really like seeing all of these things from this first-person perspective. It really puts the game in perspective. If that makes any sense.
I was asked to drop my cargo, awaiting orders.
Get out of there. You'll be fine. And if you're not, we'll replace you. Oh, you may also notice that we no longer have the independent Mercury Vanguard. I just tossed that into the high-tech factory. That is one of these 2 Mercury Vanguards that is there. So yeah, I think 4 Mercury Vanguards and then 2 large freighters is probably going to be enough. We'll evaluate that once those actually get built. But we definitely need those 2 more Mercury Vanguards. We need at least 2 drills for the life support factory, although it's going to be a long time because that water production is all the way down here. it's going to be a very long time before that can really come online. And without the water production, water is a base for all of these things. So this is going to significantly delay this station coming online. The fact that I forgot to put the water production in. It's my own fault, and I accept that. But it is going to significantly delay us. So that's fine. But it's also not, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Now, we're currently out of funds for this construction budget, but like I said, our higher priority right now has to be getting more Mercury Vanguards, specifically for the high-tech factory, so that we can have more steady income over here. So that's about 450k that we have right now on hand. And that's manageable. Where did we just get that other trade? Up here. Fantastic. So we now have about 554k. We need about 1.7 million for a Mercury Vanguard. Do we have any missions that we can do in this time? Well, not right now, although we could get promoted to Ministry Helper. We'll set that to active and go get promoted. And once we get up to the Ministry of Finance territory, maybe they'll have some missions for us to do while we're waiting here. Because we need a lot of money, and we need to build a lot of ships.
Autopilot engaged.
Autopilot does weird things. But okay, we'll assume it knows what it's doing. That may be a bad assumption. Is it gonna ram us into this asteroid?
Asteroid.
I feel like it is. Ow. Our shield's held. That's good. Good job, autopilot. I shouldn't trust the autopilot through asteroid fields. I really, really shouldn't. An economic boost. Graphene and superfluid coolant. Container and liquid storage capacity. We're going to accept this.
I knew I could count on you.
That's 11 million credits.
Entering system. Nobilius fortune.
Okay, we are going to continue to run this. Because I still want to go to the same location. But where are we doing this? Like, where do we want this built? Up over here?
Entering system. IS mists.
Indeed. They want graphene and superfluid coolant here. We definitely don't want any more than this. Like, we want to make this absolutely minimal. So what we would do then is we would go into our manage plots and we would buy a new plot. And what size did this need to be? This needed to be 2 by 3 by 3. Okay. This would kind of be competing with us, and I'm aware of this. So we want this to be 2
Entering system.
by 3
Unholy retribution.
by 3. Is this in the correct area? I have no idea.
System. Trinity Sanctum.
That's Nopalios' fortune. This is nowhere near the correct area.
Entering system. Right.
I guess we have to be in the same location. Okay.
Entering system.
Is Nopalios' fortune not owned by anyone? I just noticed we didn't have to pay any real estate there. It's in the Teladi company. That's interesting. But I think we have to be in the same location to actually make that. Well, that's okay. We'll go get our promotion, and then we'll build that factory. and we'll get our 10 million, 11 million credit payout, and that will put us well on our way, actually.
Autopilot disengage.
Okay. We'll come around over here,
Docking granted.
grab ourselves some docking permission. And we're going to have to make this as minimal as possible to maximize our profits, of course. And we will just land right over here. Thank you, docking computer. And now we'll go talk to the docking rep.
Successfully docked.
Docking rep? The faction rep. Excellent.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
Okay, take us to the faction rep. The nice thing is, we don't have to buy any blueprints for this factory, so that will make things substantially cheaper.
See you, friend. Under our watchful gaze, we have identified you as someone worth approaching to express our gratitude. I am pleased to present you with a new rank amongst the Ministry. As you can expect, this rank comes with great benefits. These benefits are tied to the rank. Should you turn against the Ministry, you will not only lose such benefits, but any goodwill. With your record, I am confident to say that is not to be the case. We hope you find these rewards fitting for the work you've done. Be proud and profitable. In addition, you may also find that certain organizations under our jurisdiction now have interest in you joining the ranks. Once again, thank you for your service. We look forward to working with you more in the future. Good profit to you.
Talkative guy, isn't he? So, we are going to check to see if that opened up any more PPs. It did not. Okay,
Profit to you.
just checking. And now we are just simply going to head back to our ship. And we need to start working on this factory, which will be a bit of a competitor for us. So I need to just try to make it as inefficient as possible.
Vanguard.
I was hoping that it would maybe be a little further away, but we will set this as active. There we go. We'll undock,
Talati equipment dock.
and we'll get out of here.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, we'll head on over, and we're going to need to keep some cash on hand for right now. I'm not sure how much this plot is actually going to end up costing us. Probably not very much. Ooh, that's a lot of money. Okay. We'll go ahead and steal most of that. Let them keep some cash on hand. Excellent. That puts us at 1.4 million. We're getting very close to being able to buy a Mercury Vanguard. We need to buy 2. And a lot of that will probably happen off camera with the Mercury Vanguard purchases, but we're definitely going to design our new station on camera. Well, it's not our new station, the Talati's new station. So it's graphene and superfluid coolant that they want us to produce,
Entering
right?
System. Right promise.
Yeah, and I'm assuming that we're not going to get to keep this factory. We're looking for an opportunity to invest more into certain productions across the entire range of the economy, but are not station builders ourselves. If you're interested in getting into the business and making a tidy sum of money along the way, we invite you to build a factory. Okay, the business in question there, I'm pretty sure, is station building.
Entering system. Highest mists.
Okay. Autopilot actually handled that exit gracefully. Nice. I like it. So we're just going to head up here real quick. And as soon as we're in Grand Exchange, which should only be a little bit longer, we should be able to claim ourselves a plot of land over here. Yeah, we have to be in system to claim a plot of land, looks like.
Mercury Vanguard.
That's one of our traders there, flying around, doing some trading, making us money. It's always nice. We have a little bit of extra money here. We'll steal some of that. Okay. So this is going to be into Nopalios' fortune,
System, Nopalios fortune.
but it won't take us too long to get into Grand Exchange. So like I said, I believe that we're not going to be able to keep this factory. So, we need to make sure that this factory is,
Entering system,
shall we say,
and exchange.
as inefficient as possible. So we're going to manage a plot, we're going to create a new plot, and we're going to position it basically right there. Although, maybe down a little bit. Basically right there. That'll do. And we need this to be 2 by 3 by 3. We'll buy that license. That's nice and cheap. Excellent. Can we do this with just a dock module? No pier module. Yes, we can. Fantastic. So we need a dock module. And then we need some container storage. We need a graphene production. We're going to put in a cross module right here. We need superfluid coolant, which can go, in theory... that's blocking our... that's blocking our docking bay. Let's just put in a base module here as a bit of a spacer. Superfluid coolant production, right there. And then we would need a graphene production, which is... I always forget that this is not alphabetical. Graphene, right here. Graphene production, like that. And then we need like 100,000 storage capacity. How much is each of these small ones? 25,000. Okay, what type of storage capacity do we need? We need container and liquid. Okay. So this guy here, we need container and liquid and 76,000 of each. So we'll do a liquid storage, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fantastic. And then a container storage. We'll put in... Yeah, I know I can't put it in there. I want to get this rotated. There we go. 1. Can we fit that there? Apparently not. Okay, that's fine. So we need a little bit more container storage. We're just going to go downward here. I'm not too worried about making this expandable. This will not be our station. I just want to make a good profit here. So 1. We'll just copy this. Oh my. I put it right at the camera. Okay. 2, 3, 4. So how much will this cost? About 2 million. That's super profitable for us. Okay. I'm not super happy with the layout, but that's fine. We'll confirm those changes. And then this factory over here, we are going to need to hire a builder. Builder hired. Okay. And then we'll just manage funds here. And we'll just accept that estimate for now, except we should probably fully fund this so that we'll get the 10 million credits pretty quickly. And I mean, they're not making anything super competitive for us, so that's fine. We'll just go into the plan build here. 1.9 mil? Okay. Well, we'll get this fully funded easily enough. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and next episode we're going to come back with a little bit more capital. See you all then.